Hello and welcome to The Lion Show. I'm your host, your favorite business coach, Robert Lyon. Today I want to talk to you about creating your winning funnel. So, funnels essentially are web pages that only have like one button, one goal on them for every stage of the funnel. And I really like creating funnels. I'm also an SEO guy, so I've built massive websites, but funnels are the future, and being able to rank and creating massive websites to drive traffic to your funnel is kind of where things are going. Because what funnels have over the rest of content is they have a single purpose. The way that I think of a winning funnel is every single page in my funnel is an employee of mine. And they do their job 24/7 a day, 24/7 hours a day, They do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They drive the customer onto the next step in the funnel. So when you're creating a winning funnel, and we're going to be getting into really hardcore, traffic generation and copywriting later on, but right now we're just talking about building your funnel, getting it set up. We've talked about, starting and thinking about creating your service business, your coaching business, or your courses. But now we really want to think about how we're going to get people excited, get people interested to buy your product through the internet, through the Ethernet, to whip out their wallets and purchase from you. So a winning funnel almost always starts with an opt-in page. And the opt-in page usually offers something free. And from what all the experts say and what I've found to work very well is I honestly give away my dead ass, I give away the most powerful stuff up front completely for free. Because when you put it in like an ebook or something, you give that to the customer, if the customer actually reads the whole freaking ebook, by the time they get to the end of that, they're going to want to work with you. And if you give away a free audio program or a free course or anything like that, free list, a free Excel, you don't want to spend too much time on it. But you want it to be super related to your main offer. But what you're doing is you're essentially bribing people to opt into your list. Because if they don't buy today, because whatever happens, their phone hiccups or they just don't care this moment, they don't have any money right now, but they might later on. Once you get their email or their name and their phone number, then you can touch base with them and you can connect with them at a later time and date, and you might be able to convince them through emails or through Messenger or through your CRM system another time to purchase from you and to remind them about you. I have so many emails from people that I don't even remember what the hell they're trying to sell me or what the heck kind of company they are. So it's very important to capture emails though, because sometimes somebody does write me that golden email. They write the perfect words for me to click it and read it and buy from them. And it's like, damn, why did I do that? What was so interesting about that specific article? How did they know that at this exact moment in my life I needed that? It's very strange. But all real funnels basically start, first you have your lead magnet. And again, we'll talk about traffic later. This is just the building of the funnel. So you got your lead magnet. And then you just have to think about, what is your sales journey for your customer? What is your customer journey to become a customer of yours, right? Is it going to be, it goes from, opt-in to a webinar? Are they going to sign up for a webinar and then watch the webinar? And the webinar is then going to go to a sales page, and the sales page is going to go to an upsell or downsell, and then it's going to go to a thank you page. Is it going to go from opt-in to a video sales letter to a sales page to an upsell to a course? Is it going to go to a webinar and then book a call? Is it going to go to a webinar and then an application to work with you? All of these are fine. It's just really your preference, and you might want to split test. But when you're building these funnels, you want each step to be unique. And it's supposed to drive the customer to want to know more, to be curious. You want them at the end just be like on the edge of their seat, ready to buy whatever it is you're trying to sell, because you are speaking to them so precisely in their needs, and all they want now is that resolution. So the art of the winning funnel is really, first of all, you have to get people's attention. So your lead magnet has to be so interesting and get some sort of trigger in your customer's mind. And it also has to be specifically tailored to your customer, but it has to get their attention. It has to trigger their deepest desire and their deepest wants in some way to click off what they're doing, to come and figure out what the hell you're doing. And you also have to tell the truth. People can smell bad marketing like a mile away nowadays. We get hit with ads so much, we're so numb to it, we're almost barely even willing to stand it, other than people are sometimes entertaining in an ad or they're saying something different. So you really have to put on your smart hat when you're coming up with how you're going to get their attention and how you're going to spark the curiosity to get them to listen to you more. And this is all going to be really in-depth again when we talk about copywriting, but it's just good to think about right now. And what's more important than, obviously you want to create one incredible lead magnet, but right now in the industry, what you actually want to be doing is creating 5 per offer. So you're going to have your irresistible offer, and then you're going to want to think of literally 5 amazing lead magnets for that one offer. Here's why. If you only have one lead magnet, you are going to maybe get lucky. If you have 5, you are 5 times as more likely to get people's attention. You're going to strike a nerve in one of those lead magnets. And I know the idea of creating 5 lead magnets is a pain in the ass, but look, if you want to make money, be real with yourself, But here's the real reason you want to do 5. Because if you are out there promoting 5 lead magnets, all funneling back to your irresistible offer, all yelling out to your desired customers, all delivering something free or something that they can only get through you, or something they can learn from you that they're not learning from anywhere else, okay, you're going to be that much more likely to have them opt in, to go further into your funnel. And what it's going to seem like is to your customer is you're going to be everywhere. You're going to be all over the place. You're going to be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, promoting different stuff. And one of those times, the customer is probably not going to click on your lead magnet the first time, but I guarantee after the 3rd or 4th or 5th time that they see an ad for something different, they're going to be like, what the hell is this guy talking about or girl talking about? Like, I got to at least give her a shot. It's just a game of testing, okay? And it also is something that your competition is not going to be doing because most people are lazy. If you want to figure out how to get an easy ebook, all you do is record a video course or a video audio thing, get it transcribed, edit it so that it's super pretty, boom, you got an ebook. The ebook builder that I use is called Designer.io. You can literally make an ebook in 2 minutes, and it's super dope. You can also just make Word documents into PDFs, or you can turn Excel spreadsheets into PDFs, and then you just have people give you the email and then you send them the PDF link. It's that simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it. It just has to be, again, it has to be related to your irresistible offer, and it has to be something that is truly unique or desirable or gives them the core result of what they're going to get if they actually buy your course. It's like a breadcrumb leading to the cake that they're going to want to eat or something like that. So these are just the ideas of the beginning. And then you want to think about the easiest one is a video sales letter. So you'll have limited amount of copy, and you'll have a video where you just go in depth into telling the customer what your offer is. We'll talk more about that as well, but basically in your video sales letter, you want to say what the results they're going to get from purchasing your product. How long is it going to take for them to get the results? And what are they going to be escaping from? So it's like, what are the results they're going to get? What is their life going to look like after they go through your course, go through your product, go through your coaching? And who are you? And then when you say, who are you? You want to latch them in with a story and an emotion. There has to be your hero's journey that is relatable in some way to your customer. You don't have to. There's lots of other ways you can do this, but this is what really triggers people to want to learn more about you. And if they don't buy from you right away after watching your video because it's too expensive or they're just not in the mood, I guarantee once you start putting content out or once you start, popping up on other places, they're going to want to listen to you more because now they know your story. Now they have an emotion that's attached to them. They're going to have a whack-ass dream where you're running around with like a machete at night. And they're going to be like, why am I thinking about this person? It's going to be because you've been spamming their Facebook feed forever, whatever, YouTube videos. And then they're going to eventually buy from you because they know who you are. This is the process of creating a relationship. So many people think that they build a funnel and that's the business. No. We're in the relationship business. We're building a way to connect with as many people as possible in exchange for some money. Nah, that's not. That sounds fucked up. We're in the relationship business. We're really just in the business of connecting with other human beings and offering our services. That sounds better. We're offering to help people, to be of service. Okay. The other thing is in these video sales letters, these webinars, is yes, you want to tell a story about yourself, but you want to tell a story about how you went through something that's relatable. I watched this guy. He had a cool offer. It was like they'll get you a virtual assistant for like $4 or something. But the whole goddamn video, he just talked about how awesome he is and how like I don't care, bro. Like I'm trying to figure out where you get your virtual assistants from, and you're telling me about how fucking much you can piss. Like I don't need to know that much about you, and I'm not that interested. I came here to get results, and so that's something else you want to think about, is always lead with the results, not the features. Talk about the benefits. Talk about the crystal clear reason that they should buy from you. And the more specific you can get, the more likely you are to sell. Eben Pagan always says that if you can explain their problem to them better than they can, then your product has already sold itself. Does that make sense? So you're going to go through a struggle of how you got to the point where you are now, which is, Lamborghinis and living on the beach or whatever the hell, and how you used to have like 5 cents and live in a trash can. But you're going to tell the painful story of you transforming into this golden goose who can now guide all the other gooses to the gold or whatever. I need to work on my metaphors. But you know what I'm saying. The hero's journey. All right. So in your hero's journey, make it relatable, but try to make it about you, but make it about the emotions and the struggle that you had that other people will be able to relate to. Because again, it's a little bit about you, but it's more about them. And that's what you want to think about in all of your copy, is that who your customer is, who they are, what's their struggle. Put yourself in their shoes and then build your funnel to sell to them. Does that make sense? What is something that they would truly want? What is something you would truly click to the next page, to want to buy right now that would help your life? This is very important to truly step outside of the way that you see the world and get into the shoes of your customer. See through their eyes what they want more than anything and how you can deliver that to them, and you'll be a very successful person. So after you have figured out what type of funnel you want to build, and the other thing is when people opt in, you're going to have to create what's called a CRM, customer relationship management. And basically this is just going to be some automated emails sending people, if they don't watch the webinar, back to the webinar, sending people to the sales page. And you want it to be more authentic than anything else. You want it to be kind of funny even. You want to get people's attention. You don't want to be a boring ass person. And you're going to be using the art of words to get them to come back, to buy. But that's the whole thing, is once you get people's emails, you're going to have this automated sequence of emails delivered every day, reminding them about what you offer, teaching them more, giving them more, okay? And then you're going to, after they opt in, you're going to have like a webinar, or you're going to, if you're really good at writing, copywriting, then you're going to go from the lead magnet to a really nice, beautiful piece of copy. And that just depends on who your demographic is. Is your demographic really going to be the type of people that are going to read great copy, or are they just going to skim through it and click to the next page? It's up to you. If you can write some killer copy, then that's the next page. Either that or a video sales letter or an opt-in for a webinar. You're probably going to sell more stuff on a live webinar. I'm going to be doing some live webinars pretty soon. And from helping clients and doing webinars, like the recorded webinar is incredible because it's like automated sales. And that's the dream of everybody. But when you're really on like a live webinar, you can really go in depth. You can talk to people. You can ask questions. It feels more interactive, and then you can really be a good salesman in person, talking to the actual customers right then and there. So what I recommend is, if you're going to go the webinar route, do like 3 or 4 or 5 webinars a week. That's a lot of webinars. Do 3 webinars a week for like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, and then whichever one of those webinars sells the most or is the most solid, then that becomes your webinar replay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more natural that way, and then that can be part of your funnel. And from the webinar, it'll either go to an application. I'm really digging the applications because I want my customers to be signing up to work with me. And when you do it that way, you have first of all, you get rid of all the tire kickers, all the people that are just bullshitting you, that they want to work with you. Secondly, you get to find out, do they make enough money to be qualified? Are they going to be fun? Do they have to stick up their ass already before we've even started this? Because there's a lot of crazy people out there. And you can't please everybody. You really just want to work with a specific few customers that have the money, that you can genuinely help, that you can really provide unlimited, or not unlimited, but incredible value to, whether it's through your course, through your coaching, through your services, or you just have the sales page and it goes directly to, purchasing your product, purchasing your course, purchasing your service, purchasing your group coaching, whatever model it is you're trying to build for. But it's just always very interesting to think about, why the application is so good is because people are raising their hands wanting to work with you. And in the video, the sales letter, you can tell them the price of your product, of your service, and then they can fill out the application. And then when it gets to that point where they're talking on the phone to you, they already know the price. They already said that they want to work with you. It's just up to you to make sure that they're not crazy. And then boom, you're going to be styling, because you're going to be filling your pipeline with hot leads, and then you just have to sell them on the phone in a non-sleazy way. So the application is dope. The other way, if you're good at selling on the phone, is just have them go to a calendar. Make sure that they pick a time that works for them, and you want to also have copy on the calendar page, because sometimes people see that calendar page, have a panic attack, and fly away or something. So if they watch the webinar, they go to the calendar page, and they don't book a call, you need to have another email saying, hey, I'm not that bad of a guy. You should probably just hop on a phone call with me, or maybe fill out this application. And that's the whole sales process. Unless you're selling a product, lots of products can get sold without a webinar, with a good piece of copy and some pictures and then some happy customer reviews and stuff like that. But it's up to you. So this is the anatomy of a funnel. And usually when funnels don't work, it's not like something massively wrong. It's usually little tiny tweaks. You just need to really buckle down and think of all the headlines and all the pain points and all the benefits that is going to drive your customer to the next step in the next phase in your funnel. All right? So I've been doing a lot of funnel research, obviously, made thousands of funnels in my day, and I want to show you the freaking coolest software that I've ever found, right? So it's literally brand new, and it's called Influencersoft, and it's badass. I don't even think I think it just launched in December, and they have a lifetime deal for $500, which is freaking insanely amazing for what you can do with this thing. So what I really love about this funnel builder is you can literally build out your funnel with the click of a button. And usually whenever you are building a funnel, you have to make this page and then that page. This funnel builder literally has a visual aspect to it that ClickFunnels or Kartra or WordPress just doesn't have. This thing has it built in so that you can literally build your funnel in real time, and it can be ready to go in a couple of hours because it's all just click and play, and I think it's just fantastic. So if you're listening on the podcast, just check out the video on the YouTube or go to the link below, or just click on the link I'm leaving in the details and just check out Influencersoft. Like I said, this is a brand new software, and the fact that it's only $500 for a lifetime deal is ridiculous. So if you wanted to do some of the stuff in ClickFunnels, it'd be $400 a month, or Kartra, it's like $300 a month. And this one does it all and you can get it also for $97 a month, which is also a steal. But what's so fantastic about it is it literally has everything you want built into it. You can sell courses, you can sell products, you can drag and drop pages. It comes with templates, has upsells, has landing pages, has checkout, and you can visually build your funnel on a page, and all with just within 10 minutes. And then it just kind of is up to you to make the words mesh, but you just don't have to worry about all the tech stuff, which is why I love this, because I usually build all my funnels through Thrive Themes and WordPress, and I found that to be the most cost-effective, most badass. And then I had to buy ThriveCart, which was like $900 back in the day. And this has a payment processor all built into it. You can literally do anything you want. You can adjust all the words, all the colors. Some of the templates are a little weird, like they're built in Russia or something. But you can literally edit everything on the page, and it's going to just be the new hot funnel builder. And I am super excited to have joined recently, and I just had to talk about it because they're going to be raising their prices pretty soon. So I just figured, if I just found out about it, and I've just been playing around with it, and I'm going to be doing a bunch more tutorials on my YouTube channel. So be sure to check it out. But yeah, I just think it's really awesome. And what I love about it is so you can build the funnel super fast, but it also has a store where you can do the products, and it has like Stripe and PayPal already in the software, so you have to figure out how to get paid. You can have up to 3 websites, I think, in the basic one, and then like domains and everything else. If you want to get the higher up packages, you can have unlimited, and it already comes with the freaking campaign, so you don't even need an email thing anymore. I mean, I still love ConvertKit, and I don't think I'll ever change, but I love the fact that it automatically has the email built inside of it, and it even has contacts. I never even knew. Literally will keep contact with all of your customers and keep them organized. Oh man, this thing is just badass. And then the reason I'm all over it is because courses. I mean, and the courses look really good. Like when you're in there, you can set up a membership site, you can build as many courses as you want, and then on top of everything else, it's already ready to go with assigning affiliates. So you build like a $2,000 course, you have the link right there for your affiliates to join and sell the course for you. So yeah, I've been just geeking out about Influencersoft for a little bit, like a couple days, because I just bought it. But I'm actually going to bust out a whole tutorial on how to use it and how to do more with the funnel action. But I hope you enjoyed listening to me gossip about building some funnels. I hope you have a very awesome holiday time. And the Lion Show to you. I really love and appreciate all the listeners out there. And I got some exciting stuff coming up that I'm just geeking out about. So you guys are gonna get a first-hand experience of me building a few businesses that I'm super passionate about, and I'm gonna show you some dirty secrets of how I automate all my businesses, how I rank them with SEO, and how I build some incredible courses and incredible landing pages. And I'm starting just to blow my own mind, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. Again, happy holidays. Take care. Be safe.